Good morning, Cheetahs. I'm Jamison, and today I have the one in a lifetime opportunity to interview the mayor of Winter Springs, Kevin McCann. Morning and welcome.
Morning. Nice to meet you. Really nice. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Oh, please do. Great.
If you could have a superpower for a day, what would it be and why?
Well, that's a tough one. I would say, my first thought would go to Iron Man because he's really, really smart and he has industry and things where maybe he could help solve problems. But when I was your age, I was a really big fan of the Silver Surfer and his ability to travel the universe and visit different galaxies and civilizations and maybe bring back things that I can help with education and healthcare and be able to solve some of the world's problems and bring maybe some peace that we really need right now in our world and help in that way.
Me too. If you could go back to be a fifth grader, what would you be most excited about?
I think the best part about going back to being a fifth grader would be seeing my friends again. As you get older, you grow away from some of your friends. I still have some of my closest friends that I knew in fifth grade. I'm still really close friends with them. But I grew up in Delaware and it's pretty far away. And so I don't get to see them as often. So if I was able to go back and be in fifth grade and having recess and lunch with all my friends again, that would be the best thing, seeing all my friends.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, friendship is very important.
Yeah, it is.
If you weren't the mayor, what job would you be doing right now?
Well, the mayor is actually a part-time job. It's not a full-time job.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. So I actually have a regular job. I run restaurants. And near downtown Orlando. So I'm around lots of people all the time. So so it keeps me very, very busy doing both things, but it's a lot of fun.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did you learn that you wanted to be the mayor?
When that's funny. Believe it or not, it wasn't something I was really seeking. We had a mayor, and he'd been the mayor for over 10 years, and it is a lot of work. It's hard work, and he decided he wanted to retire and stop, and he did it midterm, like between elections, and so the city commission had to find someone to finish his term before there could be a formal election. And so I had a lot of people in the community, because I had done a lot of volunteer work for a lot of different organizations and kids' charities and things. And so the city commission and a bunch of residents all called and asked me if I would put my name in. There were 7 people that put their name in, and the city commission asked me to do that. And then last year they finally were able to have an election, and I kept my name in. I wanted to finish the work I was doing, and I was elected back in November a year ago.
What are some cool perks that you get of being a mayor?
There aren't too many really, but I'll tell you, my father is retired Air Force, right? And I'm a military kid when I was growing up. And tomorrow there's a big air show in Sanford.
Yeah, I heard.
And the Air Force Thunderbirds are going to be there. And so being part of mayor and having relationships with other leaders in the state and the region, there will be a bunch of us getting together to meet, and I get to meet with the Thunderbirds and get to see a bunch of really cool stuff. Much like when I was a kid, when I was your age, the first time I saw the Thunderbirds perform, I'm excited for it.
Have you met any celebrities as being a mayor? If so, who or what were they like?
Well, since, life's taken me on a really interesting journey. I've met a lot of famous people, actually, in my lifetime. Since I've been mayor, I met our governor, Ron DeSantis. He's a very interesting man, but I grew up in Delaware. And Delaware is a very small state. It's the second smallest. There's almost twice as many people in Orange County, Orlando, than there are in the whole state of Delaware. And so I met, for example, our current president, Joe Biden. My family knew him. When I graduated from high school, it was Joe Biden, our current president. It was the man that handed me my diploma as I walked across the stage in high school to get my diploma. He was a senator then, and he was the one that was standing there passing out diplomas. So
Wow.
yeah, kind of interesting.
That's
So
really cool.
yeah, and I've met George and Barbara Bush, former president of the United States, and things, just being in the restaurant business and right place, right time, things like that. Not that I'm really that anybody special, but you know, they're all people. They're all normal people, and then all of them, whether it be Ron DeSantis or Joe Biden, they're all just very normal people.
What is your biggest accomplishment other than being the mayor?
Without a doubt, that's an easy one, being a dad. I'm very, very proud of my kids. My kids are really wonderful people. I have the best accomplishment, and the thing that I'm most proud of is my family. I have a son that's serving in the military.
Ooh.
He's in the Coast Guard in Newport, Rhode Island. And I have a daughter that's a respiratory therapist. I'm happy to say she's returning back to Orlando. She's in Jackson, Mississippi, doing some more training and some more work, and then she and her fiance are going to be moving back and settling here in Orlando. I'm looking forward to it. In Lake Mary, I believe, where you live. Yeah, he has an office in Lake Mary. I'm really excited to have them back, to be close by.
Well, thank you for taking some time out of your day to come talk to me. I'm sure the students and staff will appreciate it.
Well,
For CNN, I'm Jameson, and back to the studio.
Thanks, Jameson. Thank you very much for having me. Thanks.